Welcome to the Alan Berry Reports TV show. I'm Alan Berry Laboucan. I'm the editor of the Alan Berry Reports and the host of this show. Thank you very much for joining us today. On today's show, I'm going to talk about a company. It's more on the, this is in the third installment of our resource stocks talk. And on today's show, I'm going to talk about a company called International Tower Hill Mines. This is a company that we started coverage back in February of 2009 in our reports, our email newsletter. And one of the key reasons that we sort of started following it before that was due to one of the key people at the company. His name's Jeff Pontius. Jeff is was one of the leaders of the team that found a very big gold deposit down in Colorado called Cripple Creek. It's a 15 million ounce gold deposit that is now in production by AngloGold Ashanti. And to find one of those kind of deposits in your career is pretty impressive. To find two, it's almost unheard of, and it seems to that's the way things are shaping up for International Tower Hill Mines on their Livengood project. This project is, in addition to being a large deposit of gold, it also has some very compelling. It's in a very good location. It's in close proximity to Fairbanks, Alaska, and also beneficial to the economics of the project. It's near a paved road. There's a Trans-Canada, a natural gas pipeline proposed to be going through the area, and it's also fairly close to the power grid. And so it's got a lot, in addition to, as I said, being a large resource of gold. It's also got these very positive infrastructure attributes as well. And so when we first started, started following the company a couple of years ago, and one of the reasons was that they were hitting some very good grades over very good intersections in the deposit that's close to surface. So it's one of these projects that's a lower grade, big tonnage, open pit target that's close to surface, and has all the right bells and whistles of a project that looks like it could be a future mine. Since they found the deposit, and they've been working very aggressively. They've been doing a lot of drilling in the last couple of years. They've done a resource calculation, and the indicated resource is 9.3 million ounces of gold. The inferred resource is about 3 million ounces of gold. So this is now over the 10-12 million ounce range, and since then they've been continuing to do additional work, which is only growing the overall size of the ounces of gold in the ground. And when they first started, when an exploration company goes into a prospective area, one of the first things that they do is they do surface sampling. And what they're trying to establish in their surface sampling is if there's, in this case, gold in the surface sampling. And so they did an extensive amount of this surface sampling on the project, and they found a very large area with gold distributed throughout this area. And this anomaly has been very good at helping them with their drilling to find the gold below this surface sampling area. And they've been really successful with that the testing of this big surface sampling anomalous area. and then more importantly drilling, and that's how they've come up with this 12 million ounces of gold, as I said, in the indicated and inferred categories. And so, but as they've been drilling this, they still have not sort of drilled out the entire big anomaly. That's how large it is. It's large enough that they still haven't done all the work, and they're already at a big number, and it looks like they're continuing to come up with those kind of numbers. And one of the interesting things, when I was talking about the surface anomaly, later on I'm going to tell you, I'm going to link up their website so you can go do your own homework. And if you do that homework, you're going to find this anomaly I'm talking about. And one of the interesting things about the surface anomaly is that one of the highest grade areas in this anomaly is in the southwest end of the trend, if you will, if you want to call it that. And recently they've been starting to do a lot more drilling in that area to expand the overall deposit. And what's really exciting about that area is that in addition to finding some of their highest grade results in the surface sampling, they're also finding some of their highest grade results in their drilling. In fact, just yesterday they had a new batch of drill results out. And again, it's just like they've been consistently doing, coming out with very good results. And as I said, this is some of the higher grades that they're finding. So it's a really exciting part of the overall project. I mean, to have a 12 million ounce inferred and indicated resource is one thing, but then you want to sort of see, well, does it have the potential to grow? And they're just sort of starting to roll up their sleeves and get into that southwest zone. So it's things are starting to shape up really impressively. As I mentioned, to find one 15 million ounce gold deposit in your career is an awfully big accomplishment for a geologist. To find two is almost unheard of, and it looks like Jeff Pontius and his team are doing it again with the Livengood project that International Tower Hills owns. And so if that's sort of the nutshell of the main reasons why we like International Tower Hills. As always, we encourage you to do your own homework and check out the company, and you can go to their website. I'm going to put a link below this video so that you can, it'll just give you an easy access to go do your homework. And I think once you do some of that homework, you're going to start to see how impressive and why we're so impressed with the company. And as I said, we encourage you to go and do that homework. If you and also you can find our we've also mentioned them in our past radio shows, and you can find that on our website as well. So that's a close on today's commentary. Before closing, I have to stress that this show and our reports are for information purposes only. We aren't making buying or selling recommendations. It's important for you to do your own research and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. We're always trying to grow the audience, and if you'd like to help us, you'll find some links below that'll help you send instructions to your friends that follow the markets on how to find this video. And as always, we try to, we know everybody's busy, and we try to produce a show that helps you save time and gives you helpful, high-quality information. As always, we hope you join us for future shows or visit us on our website at allenberryreports.com. Which is also where you can subscribe to our email newsletter, which is there's no charge for. And our YouTube channel is youtube.com/allenberryreports. Have a great day.